she'll be the biggest female star ever because she can pull up from the parking lot.
She is a killer. She is stone cold.
Caitlin, man, she's a phenomenon.
She's the best female collegiate player ever.
Caitlin Clark is capable of...
The basketball world is buzzing over a stunning new detail in Caitlin Clark's contract with the Indiana Fever. A development that's poised to reshape not just her career, but the future for athletes across the sport. Known for her prodigious skill and leadership on the court, Clark is now making equally impactful moves off of it.
Knowing that before Caitlin was Rihanna and Diana and Sue and Rebecca and all of those, Dawn Staley as a player, where does it go? Can it continue to climb, and will it climb on the back of now Paige Bueckers?
For anyone questioning the Caitlin Clark effect, we now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three. That is $5 million to play 3 months.
A true trailblazer, Clark's latest contractual achievement demonstrates she's not merely participating in the sport, but actively elevating it. Her deal with the Indiana Fever continues to underscore her visionary approach. This newly revealed information isn't just about her. It's about setting a precedent for how athletes can leverage their influence to shape their own career trajectories. As confirmed by insiders, her contract includes a groundbreaking clause that ensures superior travel accommodations, resources, and a dedicated support staff focused on her holistic development as both an athlete and a leader.
Clark snags another honor. She's made the Forbes 30 under 30 list.
Clark's contract stipulates travel arrangements that diverge from the standard team plans, allowing her to optimize her performance and recovery. Recognizing the value of a player of her caliber, the team incorporated flexibility to meet her specific needs. This isn't a matter of luxury, but a strategic move to ensure one of basketball's brightest stars can continue to perform at her peak without unnecessary impediments.
Than the NBA, so I was like, oh, what's she gonna get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it, and I was like, this can't be right, because this is what it is.
This translates to the ability to choose travel options that minimize fatigue and accelerate recovery. But the innovations don't stop there. Clark will also have access to a dedicated team of professionals, including trainers, nutritionists, and mental performance coaches. This forward-thinking approach by the Fever prioritizes player well-being, acknowledging the critical link between physical and mental health and on-court success. It's a long-term investment in the sustainable career of their franchise player, not just a short-term strategy to win games.
These are some of the comments right here. She doesn't need to play for that whack job. She should just buy a rivalry. Exactly. Kayla getting that type of bag. Sissy probably isn't this vindictive, but if it was me and they wanted me outside, I'll demand a full retraction and apology from Gino for his comments on the Dan Patrick Show, which we'll get to that in a hot second.
The reaction from her peers to this news has been overwhelmingly positive. While such an arrangement could have sparked envy, the prevailing sentiment appears to be one of genuine excitement. Her teammates see the benefits of her presence, and the enhanced resources are viewed as a reflection of the franchise's ambitious direction. In a lighthearted comment, one player joked that they'll need to start winning more to keep pace with the new standard Clark is setting. From a management perspective, this was a strategic imperative. The Fever's general manager described the contract as a bold step to redefine excellence in women's basketball.
So Gino Auriemma talked about Caitlin Clark again.
If you're a college player and you're a great college player, like Caitlin was, the delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP at a WNBA.
Clark is more than just a player. She is the cornerstone of the franchise and a symbol of their commitment to the sport's advancement. By investing in her growth, they are investing in the future of women's basketball. Social media has been alight with reactions, from playful admiration to outright awe. One viral tweet celebrated Clark for securing a first-class ticket to the future of women's basketball, adding that she deserves every bit of it. The overarching feeling is one of pride in her ability to challenge the status quo and inspire others to aim higher.
Basketball. Watch Caitlin Clark, left side. She doesn't even look at her. Waves her hand as if to say, I don't care about you. I'm not defending you.
However, this is about more than just perks and privileges. Clark herself has emphasized that this contract is about building a foundation for sustained success, not only for herself, but for her teammates and the league as a whole. She has expressed her commitment to leveraging these resources to elevate her performance and bring championships to Indiana. This vision extends beyond personal gain, reflecting a deep dedication to the game.
It's player salaries. People wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA.
This moment signifies a paradigm shift in how women's sports are perceived and supported. Clark's contract sends a powerful message. Athletes, when given the resources that prioritize their growth and well-being, can achieve even greater success, both on and off the court. The ripple effect of this is undeniable. Young athletes across the globe are witnessing a role model who is not just breaking records, but also dismantling barriers, learning that it is acceptable to demand more. The precedent set by the Fever is one that other franchises are sure to follow. This is a narrative about empowerment, leadership, and the courage to redefine what is possible in sports.
There's a little of that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to one another.
Of course, with significant change comes immense responsibility. While the spotlight is on her, Clark is quick to credit her teammates and the Fever organization for believing in her vision. This is not just a personal victory, but a collective triumph that showcases the power of innovation and collaboration. As we look to the future, it's clear that Caitlin Clark is more than an athlete. She is a leader, a pioneer, and an inspiration. Her agreement with the Fever is not merely a business transaction. It's a declaration that the future of women's basketball is bright, bold, and boundless.
Clark finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing in quite.
What is most remarkable about Caitlin Clark's journey is how this contract illustrates her ability to transcend conventional boundaries. By securing provisions that prioritize personal development, well-being, and long-term growth, she is showing young athletes everywhere that excellence on the court should be matched by a demand for excellence off it. The Fever's decision to wholeheartedly support her vision is not just a smart business move, it represents a cultural shift.
Whatever really happens with Caitlin Clark, I would say her big thing is to be ready for the WNBA season. And people are like, why? She's only making $70,000 in the WNBA. What is the point of her worrying about that league rather than trying to push for other leagues and other ways of making?
For too long, women's sports have been undervalued, with athletes often not receiving the recognition or resources they deserve. Clark's deal is a significant step in the right direction, demonstrating to other teams, leagues, and corporate sponsors that investing in female athletes is not only the right thing to do, but also a financially sound decision. Inspired by her bold approach, other WNBA players are reportedly now considering similar clauses for their own contracts. Agents and teams are taking note, recognizing that this could become the new standard for superstar athletes. Younger athletes in high school and college are beginning to dream bigger, knowing that a path with more opportunities and fewer limitations is being paved for them. This isn't just about me, Clark stated in a recent interview. This is about creating a path for the next generation to thrive in ways we never thought possible. She is acutely aware of her role in this larger movement and is advocating for the growth of women's basketball as a whole, and her commitment goes beyond words. She has already announced plans to use her resources to mentor young players and participate in community outreach programs. Imagine the impact of a player of her caliber sharing not only her skills, but also her mindset at a youth basketball camp. That is the kind of influence that can change lives. Naturally, some may question whether such special provisions undermine the principle of team equality. However, it's clear this isn't about entitlement, but about pushing boundaries in a way that ultimately benefits everyone. By performing at her best and maintaining peak condition, she helps the Fever win games, gain visibility, and attract a larger fan base. In essence, Her individual success translates directly into collective success for the team and the league. Caitlin Clark is a star on the court, a leader off of it, and a true pioneer in every sense of the word. Her journey is far from over, and this contract is just one chapter in her incredible story. Whether you're a fan of the game or simply inspired by her drive, there's no denying she is making a lasting impact. Caitlin Clark's groundbreaking contract with the Indiana Fever is revolutionizing athlete agreements. The deal includes unprecedented clauses for personalized support, including superior travel accommodations to maximize performance and dedicated resources like trainers, nutritionists, and mental performance coaches. This strategic move by the Fever is not about luxury, but about investing in the long-term, holistic well-being of their star player to ensure peak performance. The reaction from peers has been overwhelmingly positive, viewing it as a move that elevates the entire franchise and the WNBA. This contract sets a new precedent, empowering athletes to negotiate for terms that support their growth and career sustainability. Clark is seen as a trailblazer, using her influence to create a better future for the next generation of players, fundamentally shifting how women's sports are valued and supported.